Welcome back to the show. We're talking about the murders of bloggers and secular activists in Bangladesh. Several have been killed in the last year after posting articles and opinions on social media critical of radical Islamic views. And many other Bangladeshi bloggers like Shammi Haque, who have spoken out and protested in Dhaka, are on a hit list and fear for their lives. She fled Bangladesh and is currently living in exile. She joins us now with her friend Ananya Azad, who is also living in exile after being targeted by radical Islamists. Welcome to both of you to the show. Shammi, let me start with you. You've been targeted in Bangladesh. What did you write that has so angered radical Islamists?
Thank you. Actually, I was involved lots of progressive movement in Bangladesh, and also I'm writing in my Facebook, in my blog about religion, about politics, about LGBT rights, and especially feminism. And it's natural when I want to write about feminism, women's rights, and men and women equality, I have to the main point is Islamist, and in our country women are dominated by Islam, and women always different their rights only for Islam. So I'm writing, of course, with logically I'm writing about feminism, and I involve lots of movement with the movement against of Islamic radical people, fundamentalists.
There have been many bloggers who have been killed in the past year or so. Did you know any of them?
Yes, I know everyone, and I am very known about their writing. And two of them are very close of me. We are involved together, lots of movement. So everyone I know very personally.
Ananya, let me get to you. You've also been targeted in Bangladesh. Your father was a writer. He was killed by radical Islamists almost a decade ago. What kind of threats did you receive in Bangladesh?
Thanks for your question. Basically, I'm writing for women's rights, human rights, and I criticize Islamic fundamentalists. I criticize Islamic rules and regulations, and also the government. And that's why I was targeted, and I still am fighting for freedom of speech, and that's why I get it threat by Ansarullah Bangla team. And last year in May, one of the fundamentalist group, Ansarullah Bangla team, they declared that I will be their next target.
Shammi, you left Bangladesh after threats to your life, and as you've just told us a moment ago, after your colleagues were murdered. What was life like in Bangladesh while you were there, while you were working there as a writer? What kind of dangers were you in?
I was in Bangladesh last 2 months. I was in police protection. Last 2 months, police was with me, and actually they want to kill me, and they want to rape me. And last few months in Bangladesh, I cannot move freely. I'm always scared. I always afraid this type of threat, because I saw that every month our friends are killed. So it's make me so scared. Then I leave my country.
And how did you receive these threats? Were they emails? Were they telephone calls? Were they text messages?
Yes. First I received threat in 2013 in my mobile phone by message. But at that time I didn't afraid. I thought that I involved lots of movement against the fundamentalists, so maybe it's natural. I have to fight with them. Then when in 2015, that threat becoming more and more in my Facebook every day, lots of threat, death threat, rape threat in my Facebook inbox. And I saw that every month our friends are killed. That time I'm scared, yes.
Ananya, you are now out of the country. Do you still feel threatened?
Basically, when I was in Bangladesh, I got lots of threats, but that time our government or police department, they don't contact me. And that time the German one Hamburger Stiftung for political persecuted people, they helped me, and I came to Germany here, and they gave me a scholarship. That's why I came here. And every day I got hundreds of death threats. It is very normal thing nowadays. Everyone can see in my profile in Facebook or blogs, then they can see that threats easily.
Shammi, what would you like to see happen in Bangladesh? What kind of steps would you see or like to see the government take to address some of the problems that you have been writing about in your blogs?
Yes, actually, Bangladesh called in constitution that it's secular country, but in practically it's not secular country. Day by day, it's going Islamic country. So of course, I want to see that Bangladesh must be secular country, practically, not in constitution, not by name. It will happen. I hope that Bangladesh will be real secular country. This I want to change now in Bangladesh.
Okay, thanks to both of you for joining us. Shammi Haque and Ananya Azad talking to us there about the deaths and threats made to bloggers in Bangladesh.